You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is our reaction to The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 9. And as always, for these reactions, I am joined by my co-host, Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
We're here now. Y'all, I put Hannah through the ringer a little bit tonight. I know the rest of the world certainly chose The Last of Us to watch live. But I made her wait a little bit. So she been on the back burner. I've been just talking about Oscar. So the Last of Us actually hasn't really even come up on my timeline. Maybe the film Twittering
I
people took over.
I was gonna say my timeline, I literally had to stop looking at who won the awards because people were posting about The
Oh,
Last of Us.
yeah, I think maybe it just caught what I was liking or tweeting and helped me out because I was like, woo, thankfully we've been dipping and dodging like spoilers out here. But we're here. It's at least tonight. Ooh, and I'm in a good mood now, The Last of Us. Literally almost except that supporting actress. All my other ones I really wanted to win
I was gonna
one.
say Everything Everywhere Sweep tonight. It did make the waiting a little better. It did.
Elvis went home empty-handed.
Thank God.
Austin
Jesus.
Butler kept his ass in the audience when Brendan Fraser came to win.
Seat filler. Thank God.
Look, I when they sat him next to Angela Bassett, I said, "Oh, this is shade." And only half of it I like. Half of it I'm pissed, but half of it is a key. But okay. So at least I'm in a good mood. Now, are we gonna play or are we gonna play nice? Last of Us. Am I about to be going through the ringer or are we gonna have a good time with this season finale? That's the question.
Hmm.
Let's see. But this is our finale. As we talked about before, it's kind of funny, weird to have 9 episodes, but that first episode was 2 episodes combined into one
Yes.
to give us only 9 episodes and land us here. Uh, I've heard pain and heartache starts now and lasts through season 2. No.
Yeah, this is probably the best, we're gonna see Ellie and Joel ever again. Where we're at with them now and where we end with them at season one. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but it's not a happy place. So, it's just
This is it. This is the last of us in like 2 years at least. So thanks HBO for these
according to
long
Pedro,
ass
they're
pauses.
filming this year. So
Meanwhile, Pedro was over there at the Oscars handing out awards while his show was airing live on a different network. Pedro
he's
just
so annoying.
everywhere, everywhere. He's everywhere, everything,
Making
everywhere,
Bella
all at
tweet
once.
about it, making Bella tweet about it by themselves.
Sir, you have a hit show to talk about. You over here playing around at the Oscars, right? I guess there's no time like the present. Let's get into episode 9.
I feel sick.
Oh, we got another cold open.
Oh, this is the fastest. This is the fastest I'm crying. Oh my God, Ashley.
Not Prager's on the run. Oh, oh shit. This
This
score
is
though.
Ashley Johnson. She voiced and played Ellie in the games.
Is she Pike on The Legend of Vox Machina? Wouldn't know probably,
She
but is
might
she part
be.
of Critical Role? Do you know?
She might be. Let me
Okay,
look.
because she sounds like her.
I'm just hearing Ellie right now.
She's a voice actress, right? Just in general.
Yeah. What are you asking? What she
If
on the
she's part of,
Legend of Vox?
yeah.
Vox. Yes.
Oh, perfect. Hi, Pike. It's nice to see your face.
Oh, you just saved me from like bawling asking that. I was literally like the tears were about to drop.
And who is here with you, ma'am?
Oh, it's such pain.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a gnarly beach. Oh my God. Not that the birth happened then and there. Did she get bit? Is that why Ellie is immune? Because her mom was bit?
Yeah, you tell him. You fucking tell him, Ellie.
Oh my God. This is a lot for me.
Oh, all right. Well, that was a cold open, huh? Shit.
Oh my God. Nothing sad even happened. That's the hardest I've cried watching anything the fucking show. Nothing sad even happened. It's literally just I knew I was gonna cry as soon as I saw Ashley Johnson. But hearing her voice, it just oh man. Having her be Ellie's mom is just fuck, that killed me. Oh Lord. No, I have mascara tears. Please ignore them. They're gonna be there the rest of the reaction. I didn't anticipate on crying this early.
You ain't coming in.
Marlene!
Oh, hey.
I want you to take her with you to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe.
I can't do that.
And I want you to give her this. Her name is Ellie.
I can't. Our whole lives.
Oh.
So you pick her up right now. And then you kill me.
Oh, Jesus.
Playing The Last of Us 2 music over this is so fucking sick.
And Marlene has been looking out for Ellie the whole time?
No, please. Please.
Oh,
Please.
girl, it's too much to ask of her. I know.
Marlene!
Oh, God.
Cover her ears.
Ugh. Hmm.
Sorry guys, this will be like 45 minutes of me crying.
10 minutes down. No.
Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Joe comes strolling in with some damn Chef Boyardee.
Have you ever played this? Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for.
Got it.
Ellie killing David wasn't enough. I need to torture him in hell myself.
Take this for me.
Oh, now he's just handing over the gun willy-nilly.
Thanks.
It took the baby girl. Once you reach baby girl status, you can hold the gun.
Guitar in that RV. I haven't played in forever.
Oh?
In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Actually, this time I was thinking we blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
Oh?
No, so we're
I
gonna
was like,
cut through that
what?
building,
The world?
skyscraper, go up and look around. I had you going, didn't I?
Its entire like demeanor has changed.
She saved his life, and now he's a new person. He's a new man.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Are
You
you?
kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
It's triangle to boost Ellie.
Whoa.
Ooh, shit.
Ellie!
Lord.
Oh no, the thing that she's reacting to, it's very much worthwhile to drop the ladder. Joel's 56, Ellie.
Oh. Oh. You doing out here, big guy?
Don't scare it.
Oh. Come on.
Hey there.
Oh.
So fucking cool.
Okay.
When I guess all them animals in them zoos probably just, if they could get out, they're out.
This is my favorite scene in the game.
Oh. Look at all of them.
Is it everything you hoped for?
Oh.
It's got its ups and downs. But you can't deny that view.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon. I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Oh.
Oh.
But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
Alrighty.
Them keeping it can't be for nothing. That's what I have tattooed. I have Ellie's switchblade, and underneath of it, it says it can't be for nothing.
I gotta hand it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh. Damn.
Oh my god. Joel.
Went to pull the trigger. I flinched. Still don't know why. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this. So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Oh.
Stop, please.
Oh, Allie.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
Joel.
We should probably get going.
Yeah. 3 out of 10.
But
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
Oh shit, what the hell? Oh hell no. Are these the fireflies? I need to not fuck around. Well, I mean, I guess at least they took us where we need to go.
You got hit pretty hard.
Oh, hey, girl. Yeah,
Joel didn't know.
your man just smashed me upside the head.
You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. But I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't.
Oh,
She's being prepped for surgery.
okay. Now, Marlene, don't pull no F-ish. I'm still kind of nervous about what y'all are doing here.
Our doctor, he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth. Remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers.
Cordyceps grows in...
As I say, let me guess, it kills her?
It does.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be some F-ish once we got here.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. I have no other choice.
I do.
If he tries anything, shoot him.
Oh, damn. How long they been here? Not even that long. How did your doctor come to this conclusion, ma'am? We're not gonna run some tests, something?
I didn't hear anyone say stop.
Bitch, nobody was talking to you.
Down the stairs. The fuck are you doing? Keep walking.
Marlene, you're putting a lot of trust into these two people. Yeah. Against a man you just admitted made it across the country when your man couldn't.
Fuck you.
Okay, well. That's right, shots fired. And I'll take the blade. Thank you.
See, guys, complaining about a lack of violence when they were cutting away from the violence very purposely, very obviously, very purposely, makes moments like that hit so much more.
Ooh!
The music.
Oh, shit. He about to tear y'all's asses up. Maybe we should have thought this through a little bit better before we made this game plan. Oh, this music is so damn good.
It's so good.
Oh, shit. Oh, hello, sir. Ooh, oh, okay, Joe. Now we get... Okay, that one was a little questionable, sir. Well... at least he put him out of his misery? Oh, okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, they haven't cut her open or nothing, so.
Unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
God, that's gonna breed a new breed of guilt in Ellie, though. Living through, like, living instead of a cure. We've already seen that with her character all season long. Oh,
Can't
Joel.
keep her safe forever. Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe. But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh? Because I think she'd want to do
Ooh.
it. And you know it.
Oh, fuck.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you.
Oh.
People that are immune.
Okay,
Dozens of
Joel.
them. They've actually they've stopped looking for a cure.
Oh.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Oh.
We'll find you some new ones on the way.
Is Marlene okay?
Oh shit, Joe.
You've just come after her.
Ooh.
Well, she got us close enough. Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone. When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. And I had to. Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Ooh, shit.
I swear.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, alrighty. Is that how the end of game one is?
Yeah.
Does it end on okay?
Yep. It ends right exactly there.
Right. Okay, well, that's a fun setup for season 2, I suppose, on this nice lie. This nice bedrock for season 2 is a lie. That's fun. Back in Wyoming, yay. Oh, I don't know. Do you feel as conflicted about the whole thing? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what can I want to happen. Like, I don't want my main character to die, but also It's a lovely dilemma of one person versus humanity. And when that one person is close to you, it's not such an easy choice. How you feeling, Hannah?
Um, yeah, it's a beautiful episode. It's such a beautiful episode. I'm really sad that we're done. It's been just it's just been so cool. But like my favorite thing ever has been I've gotten to like experience it again in a whole nother way, and just to have all of these like beautiful things added to it and like enhance it in so many ways, and just for people that so obviously cared about it just as much as like I care about it and so many other people care about it, to take such good care of it. It's really nice. And I'm glad that we stuck to the original ending, because this is like the big topic of conversation about this game, part one, is I guess like the morality of it and Joel's
Yeah.
decision. I mean, it's like you said, obviously nobody wants Ellie to die,
Yeah.
but I think it just comes down more to Ellie and her very obvious survivor's guilt that she struggles with. And like Marlene said, you know what she would choose. And it sucks that two people were trying to make that decision for her, and that she
Yeah.
didn't really get a choice in it, but we do know what Ellie would choose.
Yeah.
And
who's to say he would have accepted it, even hearing it from her own mouth? Like,
yeah.
maybe he would have. Maybe like actually having her make that choice would have made it more concrete for him, rather than Marlene just being like, yeah, you know what it would be. Like, even if he knows it deep down, not having her able to make that choice herself in that moment kind of made his choice the final choice. Ooh, but I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a part two if we had let her die on that table to get a cure. So this all would be over. There'd be no more main character, and we'd have a cure for this disease plaguing the world. Well, I guess she can volunteer in season 2 if she finds out. So I was like, oh, low key, I'm surprised we don't get a cure at all. Or maybe we find a nicer workaround. But again, from all the trauma, I feel like there's no nice workarounds. It's trauma. It's the sad way is the only way. We don't find somebody else randomly on the street who is immune. We don't find out we can get it through the bloodstream instead of the brain. No, 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 no. It feels like no. Ellie's got to give up the brain matter for us to do it, and that's gonna be it on that one. What a well constructed episode 2. Again, it sounds like it's pretty close to the game in
It's
how it plays
yeah.
out.
This and episode 8, I think, are probably the most faithful episodes to the game. Like the series as a whole, it's very faithful to the game.
Yeah.
But obviously we have episodes like episode 3
Yeah.
and episode 4 and 5 where there's a lot of stuff in it that is straight from the game, but there's a lot of stuff in it that it shows own thing completely.
Yeah.
I think episode 6 falls into that too. Like a good chunk of the show is very much like justifying its existence, I think. Because I mean, I love the game. The game is like my favorite thing ever. I say this a million times when we do these episodes, but even though it's my favorite thing ever, both of the games, I didn't want to come watch a live action scene for scene remake of the game. These like enhancements are exciting. And I know there's a lot of people who have fallen, kind of a bit divisively on the changes that have been made to the story, even though there's not really changes to the story. There's just kind of beats added, or we didn't get to see some other beats. But even then, it's not huge things that we didn't get to see. But I really loved pretty much everything that they've added to the series. So
yeah, I think this episode was just really well structured of obviously the fallout of Allie kind of dealing with what she had to just go through. Like borderline, if she hadn't have killed him, she would have gotten assaulted much worse, but being sexually assaulted, having to go through all that she went through alone, basically in the last episode. And you can see how despondent she is, getting her backstory a little bit and seeing that Marlene was friends with her mom. Particularly because she hands her over to the enemy, her enemy, presumably because she thinks that's the safest place for Ellie. So she gives her over to them. And obviously it worked. It kept her alive all those years. It kept her going. And then getting more to do with Ellie and Joel and kind of how they're so close now. Like the walls have really been broken down, particularly on Joel's side towards Ellie, but getting that build up for them before the decision is just really good. Before we get to the hospital, just makes everything that happens subsequently hit that much harder and have so much more emotional weight. So that's why I think this episode specifically was just really well constructed, really well done, and leaves you as the audience member feeling conflicted as well.
Yeah. And it's like Ellie and Joel finally took down their walls and we got to see them in such like a comfortable like I said, like Joel's
Yeah.
entire demeanor changed. And I think Ellie letting him in and like giving him that place to be vulnerable is her putting down her walls.
Yeah.
And with him making that decision, and that Ellie, I mean him even her even questioning him in that final scene of swear to me. From the minute that he told her in that car, she knew that something wasn't right,
Yeah.
and her wall went right back up.
I almost feel like I know why he did it again, because he wanted to not like maybe try to spare her from this guilt that he knew. Obviously he knew his decision would lead to, especially because with their talk before when he's like, we can just go back, like I want you to know you don't have to do this, and she's like, no, we got to do it. And then getting that moment, so he lies to her. It's that age-old fun time of lying to try to protect someone from something, but ultimately I don't think that lie is going to be good.
Yeah.
I don't think that lie is going to help us any in season 2. So
Well,
great.
it's like
Wonderful.
Ellie feels like her immunity needs to mean something.
Yeah.
And that's what's I mean, he said it, it was all her, according to him, and how they made it here. And the entire time leading up to this, it was like that was her need, is to, and like she said, first it was Riley, then it was Tess and Sam.
Well, Marlene,
She,
technically, in a
yeah,
different
now
fashion.
Marlene,
Her mom,
her mom.
she doesn't know that part, but her mom was the
Yeah,
first one to start it off in her life.
if her immunity meant something, it would, and I guess to her,
Yeah.
if she was able to, create that cure, no matter if she's here or not, it's like there's no more of that. No one has to go through that anymore.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, you were right though. Well, when I talked to you and Tyler, this is the kind of dialogue and the kind of discussion I like. This is okay. This is, we don't have no
It's
craze.
purposeful
Yes,
discourse.
this kind of discourse, it's written into the bones of it all, and it's meant to feel icky, and it's meant to feel conflicted, and I love a good gray character. And obviously, I mean, he's been there, but certainly in this episode it's a real gray morality for Joel and his character and what happens here. So, and I
Yeah.
like that they didn't make him, and they kept it gray. Like obviously the emotion was there, but they didn't make it like heroic what he was doing either. They just kind of like showed it. Like, yes, he killed innocent people too, but he didn't kill all of them. He left some alive that he didn't perceive as any sort of
By
threat.
the way, I did see one tiny spoiler before we recorded this, and it was that one of the nurses was played by Laura Bailey, who plays Abby in part 2. which is
Oh,
really cool. Really
okay.
cool little secret cameo that we got. I mean, Ashley Johnson's a very obvious one, and we've had Merle since episode 1 as Marlene.
Yeah.
So cute little secret cameo.
Well, all right. That was it, y'all. That was our reaction to the season finale for season 1 of The Last of Us. As we said, it'll be a while. How long? We don't know yet, but it'll be a little bit before you see us back here for season 2. But trust and believe, we're going to be here for season 2. This wasn't the kind of discourse that had me stand up, walk away, and never come back. So we're good. If you just can't get enough though of like mine and Hannah's beautiful faces together here on screen, we will be back later this year for Loki season 2. If you've watched the MCU shows with us, you'll know Loki we loved.
Was our fave. Yeah.
Top tier. We love Loki season 1. So I know we're both excited. Spoiler alert for Ant-Man Quantumania, but that second post-credit scene has us even more hyped for Loki season 2, y'all.
The best part of the movie.
The best part of the whole film was the after credit scene directed by somebody else, part of the team of somebody else. Oops. But we'll be back this summer for that. Secret Wars maybe is coming out. And
I think
I'm like Team Amelia Clark, so I'll
is it Secret Invasion? Yeah.
Secret Invasion, Secret what shit? Secret Invasion, you're right.
Something.
It's not Secret Wars.
Something.
Secret Wars was the comic book, so Secret Invasion. Regardless, if you're into cape shit, we'll be back for that later. To fill the void as we wait those long years. Hopefully 2 at the most. HBO, 2 at the most for The Last of Us season 2.
Anyone who's played part 2, aren't you guys so excited to see Larry's reaction?
And then we'll keep a counter for season 2. This season, 9 episodes out of 9. Hannah tears. Episode 9, Hannah tears from the start all the way through
start
to the
finish. Yeah. Oh,
the most.
It was Ashley. It's so beautiful that Ellie is like Ashley's character. And
I just love that they did that in general.
To make
pay
her
respect to
mom.
the voice actors. I love to see that too, because so often voice actors just get shit on all the time. Nobody recognizes them for their work. As soon as we can get a celebrity to take their place for the film rights or for the TV, they do it like that and don't even like consider bringing the voice actors along. So it's so amazing to at least see them get some good roles too. Like
I know.
Ellie's mom, or what's his name in the last episode?
James.
He was like a main character in the last episode.
Troy is James.
Yeah. So they got some
Merle is Marlene.
good roles this season.
We also had Jeffrey Pierce, who voiced Tommy in the games.
Yeah. So I hope they keep that trend in season 2. At least give them little Easter eggs, little fun things to do in the series.
Laura Bailey's face, so we can have her again.
We can bring her back. Nobody will know. Literally, you couldn't even see her. So bring her on back. Bring her back. And she didn't even really talk anything. Yeah, we'll have space for her. Bring her on back. But thank you all for watching along with us throughout the season. Hannah, do you want to let folks know where they can find you?
Adaptating Hannah on Twitter. I know everyone who's played part 2, I know you're probably expecting us to discuss some things that they've set up in this episode in part 2. I'm not going to do that because there's spoiler territory and I obviously don't want to spoil anything for Larry. So go over to my Twitter if you want to hear my thoughts unfiltered. I'll have them over there.
Yeah, at Hannah. She's obviously played the games about 100 million times. And make sure you check out her newsletter. That's still your pinned tweet, yes?
Yes, it's still my pinned tweet. Love you, Bella Ramsey. I love you so much.
It's also going to be in the comments. I've added it. Typically, when I do these with Hannah, it's just like her Twitter handle, like she says here. But you've got her little newsletter in there too, as well, right underneath. So definitely check it out. Go support Hannah and her love for The Last of Us. Hopefully, as Emmy season comes closer, will we have something to cheer for as The Last of Us fans? I have a feeling we will.
It's I don't know. I don't know how much Larry loved House of Dragon, because it's gonna be House of Dragon beat Last of Us.
It'll be an HBO bloodbath.
Yeah. Well, also you gotta throw Succession in there. So
Lord, yeah, this
I don't
season, we'll
know
see
if
what's going down.
I know
Mm.
Larry loves The Last of Us now, but I don't know if he loves The Last of Us enough to cheer against
And this definitely
House of
gives us,
Dragon.
this gets us into weird territory. I know they brought it up, and this is a random offshoot here at the end of this reaction. But speaking of both House of the Dragon and The Last of Us, here they are talking, at least on the Oscars, about doing non-gendered categories any longer. And you look at these two, I know that Emma D'Arcy got nominated last year under lead actress, even though she is non-binary. She is non-binary. I know that the character that they both of them play is female. It just kind of feels weird to do female actor in a leading role for the category to put them in. So
Yeah.
now that we have two heavy hitters, two
I
people likely
literally
to be nominated for years to come.
two non-binary people are leading your biggest shows right now. I mean, it would be very much a disservice for HBO to not even like try and push.
HBO should really, and you're the
Yeah.
biggest network. Like, you're the network that's bringing in the ratings. You're like one of the most powerful networks out there right now. I really hope HBO does
Stick
start
behind
pushing
your
for it.
actors. Yeah.
Yeah, these two are the two leading your big money-making franchises right now, HBO.
Yeah.
They're the faces of these current things, and I know Pedro would be right there championing it with it. So
This is the thing though. It's I know Peter Pascal is gonna be nominated. I worry for Bella Ramsey.
well, we already saw this is the next problem is we say that to HBO. Meanwhile, HBO UK just did this whole leading women, who's your favorite? And they literally took other people from their shows as well and like plopped them into these areas. And you're like, what the hell?
Tess?
Yeah, they took
Tess over
Tess
Ellie?
and they took Alicent from
And
House of the Dragon. It was like, what?
And it's so
Tess?
weird because I know a lot of people were trying to say, oh, they're trying to like respect, Bella and Emma's gender identities. And I'm like, well, no, it's almost more weird to be like, oh, your characters are no longer female because you don't identify as female. When I know for a fact that Bella Ramsey has acknowledged that they identify as non-binary and know that Ellie identifies as a woman and is okay with that. And I'm sure it's the same with Emma Darcy. So
it was just very weird because they weren't honoring like who's your favorite leading lady, or they weren't talking about the actresses. They were literally talking about the characters in their shows. They were just like, let's move the mains out the way for these other characters that are part of the show that are women. What? Very strange behavior to me, HBO. So if you're gonna respect the actors and how they identify for your social media posts, then you should be pushing the Emmys to respect those actors come awards time.
yes,
That's what I'll say
absolutely.
there. But I've had a blast with season 1. I hope you all have enjoyed watching with us. Hopefully you've enjoyed the season by and large. Let us know, how are you feeling about this season finale? Either drop that in the comment section down below, or as you heard, you can hit both of us up on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed so you're here when we do come back for Loki and season 2 of The Last of Us, plus any other shows we watch along the way. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.